Hey, are you looking for Vtubing tools but you are new to Vtubing? Don't worry, I've got you. In today's video, I'm going to briefly introduce VSeeFace, 3Teen, and Warudo. I have a face cam but I don't have lip motion. And in VSeeFace, you can easily use your face cam to capture your movement on your face, and of course there is a track lip motion. And after you go through the tutorial, you should already know how to use the controls. It's pretty easy to understand. To start with, you will need an avatar which you can make in VRoid Studio, and I already have one. It is a panda girl. My name is PandaBAWBAW. After importing your avatar, you will want to go to Settings and see General Settings, Expression Settings, and so on so far. In General Settings, there are a few things you would like to adjust for your avatar in order to have a best performance, like lip sync smoothing, mouth sensitivity, and arm angle, and so on so far. Right now, I'm showing you the expression detection. If you choose none, you can still use the number key to give your avatar some expressions. But you can also use simple, it will detect some expression. And you can also use the experimental expression detection. In that case, after you finish setting up the emotions for the avatar, when you smile, your avatar will smile. When you move down your eyes or move up your eyes, it will change to angry or sad or surprised. Follow the instruction to record your expression one by one. This is surprise face and sad face. It is a little bit confusing when it gets to angry and sorrow face because it is kind of similar. Sometimes I find my avatar changes her expressions a little too quickly, so I'll just set it to none and then use the num keys to manually make her smile or laugh. Go through the tutorial to find out the hotkeys and other functions. Movement smoothing and movement range are the two important controls for your avatar. You can see the big difference here if I set my movement smoothing and movement range to low or high. Even if I'm just moving my head or my shoulder a little bit to the left or to the right, it will move the whole avatar. Hit this little square button on the bottom. It will change your background to transparent. It is very easy to use when you're streaming because you just have to allow transparency on OBS and then you are ready to stream. Hey, have I mentioned the light settings? You can change the color, you can change how you want the lights on or the shadow. I personally don't use this feature much, but if you're looking for a dramatic effect, VSeeFace can help you with that. Same as the effect settings, this is how you adjust the color, and remember to hit enable. Don't worry about the blue line at the bottom because it will not show on your stream once you hit the little button. There is a lot of combinations. You'll have to figure it out yourself. Wait, there are also props? So in order to import props, you will have to have images that you need for your avatar. It makes the process easier because you just need images and make sure it is copyright free. But on the other side, the props may not pop out because it is just an image, a 2D flat image. You can drag your props to your avatar so that when your avatar moves, the items are attached to your avatar's body parts. The props, the images, will flip once you turn your avatar's back to the camera. VSeeFace does not have built-in motions, but 3Teen has. I like to use 3Teen to create YouTube videos. It makes my avatar more fun and eye-catching. It is a very user-friendly design. You don't have to worry about where the buttons are. When you first download it onto your PC, it is in Japanese. If you want to change the language, go to Setting. You can change it to Chinese or English. Every time when you start this application, you will have to activate face tracking, lip sync, and body tracking. Then you can change the background to a solid color or upload a picture. Having a transparent background is really convenient if you want to make thumbnails for your YouTube videos. Let's check out the effect page. See, there are a lot of effects you can use, but I recommend you to have your own background picture instead of a solid color because it won't work well when you're recording videos. Now I'm just trying out different angles. This is how PandaBAWBAW makes her thumbnails with different poses, facial expressions, and motions. I'm concerned the most is the arms figures are kind of broken. Maybe it will work well on your avatar if they have proper clothes, not like me. I'm wearing this cute little sleeveless top. Same as VSeeFace, you can make avatar adjustments. Depends on what appearance you want it to have, you can select looking at the camera or not select it. I want it to look more stable so I won't have too high on the head reaction, and I'll just have the right amount of sensitivity. You can also choose from making blinks automatically or disable blink. And in the body section, we can also make a fill adjustment. 3D allows you to have two types of lip sync. Personally, I recommend using audio. You'll see why. Now I have changed it to face recognition and I just have to start tracking. See, when I open my mouth, it will make ah. It does not reveal the actual facial expression I am making. Even if I'm talking normally, my avatar will only have the ah facial expression. Moving on to the light source in setting. You can have different direction of light, different color. You may also begin to set up effect shortcuts, motion shortcuts, and also expression shortcuts. Although you can only use them when your 3D window is open. It is good for making videos, but for streaming it might be a little difficult because when you're gaming, it is impossible to hit the shortcuts. Wait, what? You're still not satisfied with the two applications I just mentioned? Let's try Warudo. If you really want to have motion capture but without any equipment, you can use your webcam to do a tracking. This is the blueprint and just don't touch it because it looks massive and a little complicated. You can adjust all the settings in assets. You see the controls of your camera. Playing with the cinematography settings may make your avatar look more lively and fun. I have not tried out much because I prefer a natural look, but from the looks of it, it is very useful if you want dramatic effects. Warudo gives you two windows. One is for the character itself, the other one is with all the settings. It is easy to rotate, zoom in and zoom out. Did you see that my avatar is holding a keyboard? I think this feature is super cool because it syncs with my keyboard itself. So when I am clicking the buttons, my avatar will move her fingers according to the buttons I hit. After you have successfully downloaded this application, you will go through a tutorial. It will help you to set up motion capture. And there's where you can set up keyboard and other props that attach to your avatar. Because I have already downloaded VSeeFace, I can import VRM expressions from VSeeFace to Warudo. You can load animation profile if you have any, but in this application, there is already tons of animation you can choose from. It may take you a bit time to set up where you want your avatar to look at. Again, this is just my setting, so you may want to figure out what you like the most. Last but not least, I think you are curious how I get a cute panda on my avatar's head. Warudo has a wide source library where you can pick animals, items, scenes, and that's not what I'm going to show you. I am going to show you If I download this Sakura Moon, what will show up on my screen? To use it, first I go to environments and then select the source to Sakura Moon. This is what it looks like. It is super pretty. There's one thing I noticed though, when I was streaming with Warudo, even if I'm sitting still, my avatar seems to move a little too much. I'm not sure if I can change the sensitivity like the other two applications. Overall, I'm really happy with VSeeFace, 3Teen and Warudo. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'm a new streamer. I stream on Twitch and I also make videos on YouTube. So consider to subscribe to my channels. Thank you!